baldness is a part of life.
True.
It's like, not being able to get an erection when you get older is a part of life, not one for a man. God forbid, not for a woman. I don't even want to talk about that.
No, they do have pills for that, actually, because with menopause, there are some physical side effects. I mean, I can
Don't tell me a woman grows a
well.
penis at 43. Please don't tell me that.
Well, that would be a major change of life.
I've never had a 43-year-old girlfriend, so I wouldn't know. But if we get in bed one night and she says, "Hey, honey, have a look at this," I'll just be like, "You gotta be kidding me."
Well,
I mean, women with a penis at 43.
Well, actually, women do have penises.
What?
Women do have penises.
I don't want to talk about that.
It's called a clitoris.
I don't want to talk about that.
It just doesn't develop into a penis.
I don't want to talk about that.
Okay. Well,
that's a gross concept.
Not really.
Women have penises? Is that the change of life? And then at 45, Moira developed a huge, stonking 8-inch penis. Her poor husband
jumped for joy and could finally come out of the closet and say, "Moira, may I call you Bill?"
That's terrible, man. Women growing penises at 43. What am I going to do? Not a bit of wonder men want younger women.
Looks like I'm here to stay. No matter where I go, I don't know if you know, but everywhere we've been, I'm kept in quarantine. It's easy to see why. She's over 6'5". I'm only 5'2". Is there a tower somewhere that might take me as a spare? Is there a bank in town that might cash me as a pound? Is there a place you know where I can up and go? It's easy to see why. She's over 6'5". I'm only 5'2". Is there a time somewhere that might take me as a spare? Is there a bank in town that might cash me as a pound? Is there a place you know where I can up and go? I remember our first anniversary. It was one of those occasions where, believe you me, I would rather have been held ransom at the point of a gun than to suffer indignation for something I'd done. No matter how I try, I just can't say goodbye. No matter what you say, looks like I'm here to stay. Looks like I'm here to stay.
There's a reason for menopause. The body wouldn't have it if there's a natural reason for menopause. There's a natural reason for the midlife crisis. There's a natural reason for adolescence. There's a natural reason for death. It's natural. Nothing's wrong. These are natural things that we have to go through. Menopause is one of them. Baldness for a guy is another. I mean, think about those poor guys who go bald. They must be like... I mean, what do? They wear them stupid... like animals on top of their head. They look like a type of animal. Some of them wigs, don't you think?
Yes, there could come up with better toupees or hair transplants.
Do they not look in the mirror and go, get a, like, I mean,
Well, maybe they're in denial. Maybe they look in the mirror and say, you know what? Maybe they have that inner confidence that they say, I look great. But it kind of is sad, because if they really felt that, they'd take the thing off the top of their head.
They must be devastated by baldness. That's all I can say. They're devastated. What was that thing you told me about people who put them Prestuds in their head? Like they put
the
buttons in there. What is that?
Button. It's a way of wearing a toupee without using glues. It's like they put
When people wear a toupee, they actually put glue on their head.
Yeah, toupee glue. So it doesn't blow off. That's why sometimes it does blow off, because the glue isn't adhered properly. Or you're sweating too much and it comes up. But I know someone that their hair replacement system, they have like a button in their head.
Like transplanted in their head?
Well, the button is under like a couple of layers of skin, and then their wig snaps on.
Oh, my God.
And they have a couple of different wigs. And they'll get the sides trimmed, and they'll go to the club and change the snap-on.
Now, wouldn't you say there's something psychologically wrong with having to wear a wig? Like because, see, in my...
No, I don't, because they see themselves fully as somebody with hair, and what they project out is that full person with the hair.
But it's coming from a weakness of not accepting yourself. Surely anything where you don't accept yourself is not a healthy thing. Wouldn't it be better for the guy to have a bald head, go to counselling or something, or go talk to somebody about his fears about being bald, about what, and just talk it out and move it on? Because all he's doing is he's putting a lid. That wig is just a lid on his fears. It doesn't stop him being bald. It does absolutely nothing about coming to terms with his real life. He's having to hide all the time. It's like being gay or something and not coming out. If I was gay, I'd just be lively on the microphone, just be like, hey, I'm gay, and that's it.
Is it too late to make a change? On and on and on, it's all one way. And I need something to ease this pain, 'cause I've had enough of working in the rain. And it's still the same when the skies are blue. And it's still the same when the skies are blue. I'm tripping up inclines, it happens all the time. I've read my affirmations to give me confirmation, and I need to walk my life along straight lines. It's a total role reversal of my mind. I keep tripping up inclines. I'm in a smoke-filled room without a view, and it smells so bad I need to spray perfume. And I'm all worked up, and I feel weighed down, 'cause I've had enough of working in this town. And it's still the same when the skies are blue. And it's still the same when the skies are blue. I'm tripping up inclines, it happens all the time. I've read my affirmations to give me confirmation, and I need to walk my life along straight lines. It's a total role reversal of my mind. I keep tripping up inclines. I keep tripping up inclines. Na 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 na. inclines. Well, I never thought I'd end up here. I've taken such a fall. In a rat-infested room I sleep. It drives me up the wall. And the landlady's still drinking, and the band they play too loud. And I can't get any sleep in this godforsaken town. I'm tripping up inclines. It happens all the time. I've read my affirmations to give me confirmation. And I need to walk my life along straight lines. It's a total role reversal of my mind. And I keep tripping up inclines. I keep tripping up inclines. And I keep tripping up over myself. Over myself. I keep tripping up inclines. And if I fall, I'll just keep on climbing.
Tripping Up Inclines from John and Wayne on Aquarian Nation Radio.
You're listening to Aquarian Nation Radio.
Would you feel that way if it was 1933?
Absolutely. I'd be Quentin Crisp or Oscar Wilde. I would. I would not. I refuse to deny my life. I think it's a shame when people have to do that. I think when you start... Because if I'm not inflicting myself on anybody, like if I was hurting somebody, then you've got a problem, haven't you? That's the psychological definition of a problem. Is it like, it's like, well, if I say to you, right, I want to, I like to have sex, I like to dress up in a Bill Clinton mask and hit the girl with a cattle prod. And the psychologist would say, well, do you feel bad about it? Is this, I go, no, I think it's great. And they say, well, how about the person who you're hitting with the cattle prod? Do they feel bad about it? And they say, no, they love it. They love being, then it ain't a problem.
So once you attach some kind of shame or guilt, it becomes a problem.
If I attach shame or guilt to it, yeah, it'd be a problem. Or if the person was hurting, that would be a problem. Do you get what I mean?
I see what you mean.
So I think the same thing with a wig. It's like it's not getting, by just putting a wig on isn't really getting taken care of.
Well, maybe because it's what the idea of what a man is or where your strength lies, which should be kind of in your head and your heart. Aesthetically, maybe you'll be better recepted. Your ideas will be taken more seriously if you have the full image of a strong man, and maybe that means having a full head of hair.
I know plenty of bald guys who are like strong men.
I know,
they're real strong men.
It's a huge industry. It's a huge industry. There's plenty of people with these wigs on.
Because nobody's doing anything. The wig manufacturers aren't going to say, well, let's try and help these guys, then they don't need wigs.
Right. And
the people who make the toupee glue aren't going to say, well, let's try and help these guys so they don't need toupee glue. The hair transplant guys are not going to say, hey, well, let's, they're just not. They're going to keep you ashamed of walking around. It must be terrible.
I constant feel like it might blow off.
Oh my God!
I bet you got the button.
I'll just get the button. I don't want a wig. I just want the button.
Tell all your friends you are Brian Eno. It's not that funny.
It is.
No, it is, Bob. Hey, if you'd like to contact Aquarian Nation Radio with comments, questions or suggestions, then turn on your computer wherever you are in the world and send your email to radio@aquariannation.com. That's radio@aquariannation.com. Thanks for listening. This is Francis Dunnery for Aquarian Nation Radio. What to call the guy?
Billy Bob Thornton?
Billy Bob Thornton. Oh my God. He looks like Elizabeth
I still
Taylor.
don't believe it's him. It doesn't look like him at all.
He got a full hair plug thing. He got I don't know what he's had done, but he's got lipstick on. What has he done? He's gone insane. He dyed his eyebrows black. His hair's dyed black. And he looks like Elizabeth Taylor. Everybody looks like Elizabeth Taylor. All the guys look like Elizabeth Taylor when they've had plastic surgery.
Well, maybe it's just that's what the plastic surgeons, the really good ones, are just imprinting what their images onto other men.
No, but that's, you look at that guy.
He looks completely different. He's had surgery. He's had everything pulled, tucked, dyed. He looks completely different.
Was he a good-looking guy? Or
for that sort of very thin, balding, aged cigarette.
Like Ed Harris is cool, right?
Who?
Ed Harris.
Yeah, Ed Harris is cool.
See, he's bald. He looks great, I think.
Right, but Ed Harris, though,
Ed's got
other,
that Irish Catholic look. I like that.
He's got other... if Billy Bob Thornton versus Ed Harris, one looks a little bedraggled and one looks a little bit put together. You could look at Ed Harris and know he smells really good, and you could look at Billy Bob Thornton and know he smells like a pack of Camel Lights.
You think?
I know he does.
Oh, you do?
I do.
But the fact is that he's a superstar in the world.
Right.
So it doesn't matter what you've got, anything like that. The fact is, if that insecurity starts coming on you, he refused to go along with the changes of life, and as a result, he just can't deal with it anymore. He's had to go back and get a hair transplant, get a facelift, get all his everything done because he just can't deal with the changes of life.
Well, it'll be interesting if it'll work for him in his career because if anyone finds a picture of Billy Bob Thornton, he looks completely different. So when he gets cast in any kind of role, he doesn't look like... did you think it looked like him?
I honestly, God,
it doesn't look like the same guy.
I couldn't believe what I saw.
That happened to the girl that was in the film Dirty Dancing. She got a nose job, Jennifer Grey. Nobody knew who it was. She hasn't worked for years.
If your memory serves you well, we were gonna meet again anyway. So I'm going to unpack all my things and sit before it gets too late. No man alive will come to you with another tale to tell, but you know that we shall meet again if your memory serves you well. Wheels on fire, rolling down the road. There's no way from the next of kin. This wheel shall explode. Your memory serves you well. I was gonna confiscate my lace and wrap it up in a sailor's knot and hide it in your case. If I knew for sure that it was yours, but it was oh so hard to tell. And you know that we shall meet again if your memory serves you well. Wheels on fire, rolling down the road. There's no if I'm not next of kin. This wheel shall explode. If your memory serves you well, you'll remember you're the one that called on me to call out them to give you your favors done. And after every plan had failed and there was nothing more to tell, you knew that we would meet again if your memory serves you well. This wheel's on fire, rolling down the road. There's no if I'm not next of kin. This wheel shall explode.
You're listening to Aquarian Nation Radio.